Very chilled, like it's very chilled out. Yeah. So I love that you've got that New Year's resolution and it's so simple and you're doing it and you're not beating yourself up if you have days where you can't do it. I think that's great.
What I did after those 3 days where I didn't get the full 10,000 steps is I made effort to get over. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do 10,000, but maybe I could do 11, and just to see if I could kind of balance it out. And I didn't fully get caught up,
Mm.
but I did more than if I'd have just said, right, well, that's a write-off and let's just stop doing it, full stop now.
Big thing, isn't it? People do is like if they don't do it and then it's like, oh, forget it then. You're like, no,
Yeah.
don't do that because you've done so well. You were done so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jan?
So I'm the type where I kind of take New Year's resolutions with a grain of salt because I think most people, they're like, okay, new year, new you. And they go with these like over the top things that are just not sustainable.
Yeah.
So I just kind of do more like try to set like more small goals throughout the year. Like if something comes to my awareness and comes up, and it's like, okay. So one of mine started in December, which I told you, Pearl, about how like starting in August of last year, like my world kind of imploded with just so many different things. And we talked about the whole like eating whole cakes and so of course that led to 30 extra pounds really quickly.
Oh,
Um, and then I realized that I did not, in fact, walk the dog. The dog walked me. So I had stopped walking, like kind of going to your steps, Claudia. Um, and so I was like, okay, like it's coming into winter. It's going to be icy. It's going to be gnarly. I'm not going to want to go out and walk because I had started walking. And I was like, I should find like an affordable treadmill or something like that. And then I'm like, well, I have you know, problems with my feet. I get shin splints. So let's look at an elliptical. And I was looking at prices and reviews on the affordable ellipticals. And I was like, whew, not good reviews and way too much money. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found someone who was like 15 minutes down the road who had an old Nordic track. So, I mean, that sucker's like 8 feet long, but she only wanted 50 bucks for it. And I had a neighbor with a truck, so I paid him 30 bucks to go pick up the $50 elliptical. Eventually made room in my living room. And so, I've been working up on that.